Hello there. Welcome back to my views and news. Two news stories. Firstly, a blow to the Ethiopian government. So that Hassan Sheikh is in trouble. He is definitely walking a fine line, trying to appease his allies and then reach an agreement with Ethiopia. Ethiopian PM Abiy is not comfortable either. What happened in Somaliland is indicative of the problems for the Ethiopian government. What will happen in Ankara Ankara declaration induced talks will also be challenging for the Ethiopian PM Abiy. So why is it a blow to the Ethiopian government? What happened in Somaliland? Details in this video. Secondly, Oromo Liberation Army Komsa Dereba claims that government has deployed Sunny and Nagasa fighters allied with Sunny and Nagasa group to fight against the Oromo Liberation Army. The government is claiming that these OLA members are separating and surrendering. Are they being redeployed to fight against the Oromo Liberation Army? OLA has released a video. Let's start yours from Somaliland. I said yesterday that Hassan Sheikh, the president of Somalia, is being tested. His diplomacy being tested. Weak man internally because his regional states don't recognize him as the president. Externally, Ethiopia challenging, Somaliland challenging. Definitely a weak leader. I'm not talking about his character. No, I'm talking about the strength of his government. Abiy is not comfortable either. In Somaliland, a man has been appointed as a foreign minister who has been critical of Ethiopia-Somaliland MoU. Somaliland has a new president now. Abdirahman Ero took office a few days ago. He was elected last month. He replaced Musibe Abdi. Musibe Abdi signed MoU with Ethiopia. Madani parties Abdirahman announced to reconsider MoU with Ethiopia. But the appointment of Foreign Minister of Somaliland is indicative of Abdirahman's views about the Memorandum of Understanding with Ethiopia. Abdirahman Dahir has been appointed as Somaliland's Foreign Minister. Who is Abdirahman Dahir? And when he was in a position, when Musibe Abdi was in power and he signed MoU with Ethiopia, what were Abdirahman's views? Abdirahman back then accused Musibe Abdi of selling Somaliland's territories to Ethiopia. He attended several anti-MoU conferences organized in US reportedly in recent months before the holding of election. So in a way, we can say an anti-MoU man has been appointed as foreign minister by Somaliland President Musibe Abdirahman Ero. It just shows Abdirahman Ero's views about the MoU's fate uncertain, but its chances of being reactivated are getting slim. Ethiopia used this MoU to pressurize Somalia. That is why Somalia agreed to talk to Ethiopia. That is why Somalia signed defense deals with Egypt, Turkey. Had there been no MoU, there wouldn't have been pressure on Somalia from Ethiopia. If Somalia realizes that Musibe Abdi signed MoU, but now Abdirahman is not interested in implementing the MoU, Somaliland will put forward very strong conditions for agreement with Ethiopia in the talks due to start in February. This is what will happen. You'll see that. Ethiopia is in touch with Somaliland, but Somaliland's new government has not shown its backing for the MoU so far. Since Ethiopia has signed the Ankara Declaration with Somalia, now Abiy is not reliable for Somaliland. Abiy can anytime throw Somalia under the bus. In fact, I said, if you remember, that Musa Abdi is the major casualty of Ethiopia-Somaliland MoU. MoU could not be implemented. Musa Abdi politically suffered. He lost the election. Now PM Abiy is in trouble. Somalia knows very well that new Somaliland government is pro-MoU. It will definitely now won't give port cheap to Ethiopia. Ethiopia is dreaming of gaining military foothold on the sea, Somalia Sea, which is not very likely, keeping in view the opposition from Egypt, opposition from Eritrea. But keeping Eritrea, Egypt aside, I think the pressure which Ethiopia was using through MoU is not going to be released. Somalia perhaps will have a stronger position at the table when it talks to Ethiopia. Because if talks collapse between Ethiopia and Somalia, what will Ethiopia do? Can it then reactivate MoU with Somaliland? Will Abdurrahman show any interest in reactivation of the MoU? These are very important questions. I believe Abdurrahman Dahir's appointment is a blow to the Ethiopian government. Somaliland not happy with what is happening in Somali region of Ethiopia these days, where Ishaq clan members were killed, they were kidnapped. Not kidnapped, they were detained by security forces. Some Ishaq clan members from Somaliland, they came to Somali region of Ethiopia and they were also humiliated, tortured and detained reportedly. Somaliland officials and Ethiopian Eastern Command military officials held a meeting yesterday, when protested to the Ethiopian government about what is happening to Ishaq clan people in Somalia at the hands of Mustafa Omar, Somali region's president, who's from Ogaden clan. Ogaden versus Ishaq clan dispute is costing Ethiopia its relations with Somaliland. Second, viewers, are OLA members who surrendered being redeployed to fight against Komsa Dereba group. Government media on daily basis shows pictures of OLA members who are surrendering. It started when Sani Nagasa, Oromo Liberation Army Central Front commander laid down arms and signed a peace deal with President Shmara Sabdisa. Jal Sharabbe, a commander of Western Oromia, also surrendered. Some other commanders too. And since then, government has been showing pictures of those all fighters surrendering. Are they really just surrendering and laying down arms, or are they being redeployed to fight the Ola Komsa Dereba group? Komsa Dereba group claim that these Ola members who are defectees, they're being redeployed. Last night, Ola Komsa Dereba group published a video of an Ola commander. His name is Jal Deda. According to Ola sources, Jal Deda surrendered with Sani Nagasa, laid on arms, but he was redeployed to fight against the Oromo Liberation Army, Komsa Dereba group. Now, Deda has been captured by Ola. Ola claims that Deda is from Ola and he was redeployed. He was captured in Nono district. Nono is in West Shore. Question was is, did Deda really lay down arms? That after that he was redeployed to fight against Ola, or did not lay down arms and he was just told to continue the fight against Oromo Liberation Army? These are the questions. But Sani Nagasa and his fighters are going to be used to dismantle Oromo Liberation Army led by Komsa Dereba, it seems. Thanks for watching.